y equals k minus c. Then focus is h, then k plus c. So c means the distance from the vertex to the focus, or from vertex to the directrix. Then axis of symmetry is x equals h. So this is now the properties if your parabola opens upward. So if your parabola opens downward, so this is now your equation. So as you can see, the equation of parabola that opens upward and downward is the same, but it varies from the sign. So from, if your parabola opens upward, your sign is positive 4c. Then here it opens downward, negative 4c. Then sa vertex, so pareha lang. Vertex is at hk. Directrix is y equals k plus c. While when the parabola opens downward, upward, k minus c. Focus is h, then k minus c. Dito is k plus c. Since upward, so plus c, then dito is downward, k minus c. Axis of symmetry is the same, x equals h pa rin. Then this is your properties when your parabola opens to the right, then opens to the left. So let us compare. So the equation is y minus k squared equals 4c, then times x minus h. While on the other side, if your parabola opens to the left, the same formula pa rin, but your here is negative 4c. Vertex is the same, hk, then vertex is hk at any point. The directrix is, when it opens to the right, your directrix is h minus c. Then if opens to the left, your directrix is h plus c. Focus. The focus is, if it opens to the side. So, y copy, y minus 2 squared equals negative 4 times 2 is negative 8, then x minus 5. So, this is now the standard equation of the of this given graph. Okay, number 2. So, a parabola has focus negative 11, 8, and the directrix is x equals 17. So, find its standard equation. So, if unlike with example number 1, the given is graph. The graph, but in example number 2, so the given is a word problem. So, the first thing to do is to graph the parabola, to visualize what is the opening and the position of the parabola. Okay, so we will graph the parabola. Given that focus is negative 11 and 8. Positive negative 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Negative 11, then 8. So this is now your parabola, your focus. And the directrix is x equals 17. So that means x equals 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So x equals, directrix is 17. So this is the directrix, x equals 17. Then focus. So let us try to see, or let us analyze the given. The given only is focus and the directrix. Diba? To find the standard equation of the parabola, we need the h, k, and the value of c to find the standard equation. So the given here is only focus and the value of the directrix. So diba, in the given figure, when we here, okay, balik tayo dito, when we talk about focus and the directrix, that is in between, or the midpoint of focus and the directrix is the vertex. So meaning here, we need to find the midpoint of focus and the focus and the directrix. So if it falls, so since here that falls 8, diba? So that means our directrix is the coordinates of the directrix is, this is 17, then 8. To find the midpoint. So from here to focus, what is the midpoint? So let us use the midpoint formula. So x midpoint equals x of 1 plus x of 2 divided by 2. Then to solve for the y midpoint, that is y sub 1 plus y sub 2 divided by 2. So we will use the coordinates 17, 8, then this is negative 11 and 8. Okay, so our x of 1 is, so 8, let us say this, x of directrix. This is 1. So let us count how many units from here. So 1, 2, diba dito? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So therefore, our C is equals to 14. Then, after that, so we have now the value of H, K, and C. Let us identify now the opening of the parabola. So since here, your position of the parabola, the vertex is here, then the focus is here. That means your parabola opens to the left. Ganyan. Diba? Dapat yung vertex niya na ang nasa sulod ang focus. Therefore, ana imong kuan. Dili ka pwede mag-ana sa imong graph kay nasa gawas imong focus, diba? Dapat pasulod ang focus sa vertex, masulod siya, so dapat ana. So your parabola opens to the left. So therefore, since your parabola opens to the left, we will follow the properties of the parabola that opens to the left. The equation of that is y minus k squared equals negative 4c, then x minus h. Then substitute y minus k is 8 squared, then negative 4 times c is 14. Then x minus h is 3. Then copy y minus 8 squared equals negative 4 times 14 is 60, 50, negative 56. Then negative x minus 3. So this is now your standard equation. This is now the standard equation of the parabola. So if you are asked to find the general equation, so if you will expand this, expand, then distribute if the what is asked is general equation. But since the only what is asked is the standard equation, so this is now your final answer. You don't need to expand the answer. Okay, example number 3. Determine the properties of the parabola given the equation 2x squared minus 12x minus 2y plus 10 equals 0. Okay, so the given is equation. Then we will find the properties. So when we say the properties, the vertex, the focus, directrix, and the axis of symmetry. So here, the given equation is in general form. So to determine the properties of the parabola, we can easily find it if the given equation is in standard equation. So therefore, we will change this equation from general equation to standard equation. Okay, the first step is make sure that here this in second degree, diba? X is in second degree. Make sure that the coefficient of this is a 1. So since this is 2, so we will eliminate these 2. So since the coefficient y. Negative 5 plus 9, that is a like sign. Subtract, then copy the sign to the bigger number, that is positive 4. So x minus 3, so in short, this is x minus 3 squared equals y plus 4. So this is now your standard equation. So next is, we will determine the properties. But before that, let us determine where does it fall. If this is opens upward, downward, or left, or opens to the right. So since the square, our square is in x variable, diba? The second degree is in the x variable. So therefore, it falls under, it's either opens upward or opens downward. So since here, diba, this is positive, ang kaibahan ng equation ng upward at downward, the c here is positive, then here is negative. So since the given standard equation here is positive, so therefore your parabola opens upward. Then we will follow the properties of the parabola that opens upward. So that is vertex is at HK. Our focus is H, then K plus C. These are the properties. Then the directrix is y equals K minus C. Then our axis of symmetry is x equals h. Next is hk. So determine the value of hk. So this is now your, this is x minus h, then equals y minus k. So therefore our h here is 3. Take the opposite sign of negative 3, so that is positive 3. Then positive 4, so take the opposite sign, that is negative 4. So in determining the value of the vertex, so take the given the standard equation, so you need to take the opposite sign to get the value of h and k. Next is focus. Our focus is h, then k plus c. H natin is 3. Then ang k natin is negative 4. Then c. So to find the value of c, so we need the, diba, here in the given equation, diba, yung katabi nito is the value of c. So since this is the given equation, yung katabi niya is walang number, diba? So that means automatically this is, yung katabi na coefficient is 1. So that is that is 4c, diba? Sa given equation, that is 4c. Then you will equate it by 1. So since the coefficient here is 1, then find c, divide by 4. So the value of c is 1/4. So negative 4. So here's focus. H is 3, k is 4, k plus c. Negative 4 plus 1/4. So that is, so your focus is 3 and negative 15 over 4. that divides the graph into two equal parts. Since open